Welcome back, guys. Today's campground video is about one of my favorite activities, which usually involves taking my wife out on a big date. That means a restaurant and some type of show. And when it comes to local shows, my favorite venues are the Ogunquit Play House and the Sanford Performing Arts Center. In this video, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of each. Before I get into all of that, my name is Michael Patterson, and my wife Bonnie and I are trying to build an eco-friendly campground on 100 acres of land we purchased in Sanford, Maine on Sand Pond. We are currently working through some seasonal neighbor opposition that doesn't want us in their backyard. If you want to learn more about that, as well as my favorite activities in the surrounding area, click subscribe and tap the bell so that you'll be the first to know when we post another video. Before the Sanford Arts Center was built, the only options for a show in southern Maine was the Ogunquit Play House in Ogunquit, the Music Hall in Portsmouth, or the Portland Stage Company. These were pretty much the only major venues for bigger performances. I'll leave links below for these places, as I've been to all of them, and I have to say there isn't a bad venue amongst them. This video, however, is about how the Ogunquit Play House is different from the Sanford Performing Arts Center and the benefits of each. Let's get into it. When you walk inside these venues, their atmospheres couldn't be more different. The Ogunquit Play House was built in 1937 and has this awesome, nostalgic, old-fashioned charm that visitors absolutely love. The Sanford Performing Arts Center, on the other hand, was completed in 2018, is considerably more spacious with a larger stage and bigger, more comfortable seating. Speaking of seating, the Ogunquit Play House has 660 seats and the Sanford Performing Arts Center has 860 seats, so that's a difference of 200 seats. The Ogunquit Play House is open for business a little less than half the year during the summer, and the Sanford Performing Arts Center is open year-round. Prices for shows at the Ogunquit Play House tend to run between $50 and $180, and at the Sanford Performing Arts Center, they run between $10 and $80. As far as parking is concerned, at the Ogunquit Play House, you need to be aware that cars are packed in back to back, which means you have no way to leave until the end of the show, until all of the cars around you have left. Both exits are on Route 1, which creates some traffic congestion when leaving the theater. Guys, don't let this bother you. The shows at the Ogunquit Play House are awesome, and the traffic congestion at the end is worth putting up with. On the other hand, in Sanford, there is no double parking. There is plenty of parking spots, and at the end of the show, there are two exits onto different roads, Route 4 and Route 109. Traffic moves in and out of the venue much faster with little congestion. Before I talk about the types of performances they host, I want to take a moment and let you know that if you have questions about real estate values or are looking to buy property in southern Maine, my daughter Margaret is a local realtor and can help you. You'll find her contact information in the description down below. Okay, let's talk about the types of performances at these two very different venues. Ogunquit tends to have more plays. Most of the ones I've been to have been very good, but when I want to leave early because I don't like the show, I can't because all the cars are packed in. The Sanford Performing Arts Show, on the other hand, tends to have more musical bands than plays. The bands range from rock and roll and orchestras to pop, swing, and tribal. They also have comedy shows and other performances. And if you don't like the show, you can leave early. You're not trapped. Both places have concessions available at intermission, but another difference is that the Ogunquit Play House serves alcohol. The truth is that these venues host very different types of performances. The communities in southern Maine are fortunate to have both of these entertainment venues so close to their homes. The only conflict that you may run into is when you want to see two different shows on the same night. What is also amazing is that these entertainment centers are only 35 minutes apart, which means you can go to whatever restaurant you want beforehand. I hope you found this information informative, and if you did, please give this video a like. Feel free to ping me on the progress of our campground, and if you want to learn more about the best activities in southern Maine, watch this next video.